Morning. Honestly, look at this picture right here. The best part of this morning was watching this take place. I'm going to get this picture framed and I'm going to put it in my office because it's a beautiful, beautiful prophetic picture. It's the saying goodbye to an evil ideology, an ideology that destroys America's foundation, an ideology that puts foreign dignitaries before American citizens, that puts war and corruption before the principles of America and does it at the expense of American. It's a waving goodbye to that. Now, I could talk a lot about the inauguration, and I've been fascinated by everything that's taken place. It is I love turning I love turning on the television, and I love seeing Donald Trump behind a podium talking to the press, answering questions, talking about this, talking about that, just talking about things that are happening in the nation. So it's like a real sigh of relief that you know what is going to happen. We're going to know what's going on in the nation. We may not like everything, and there's some things that he's already starting to propose that I'm a little bit concerned about, especially when it comes to AI. But we'll keep our eye on that as citizens, as we should. But overall, what we're saying is uh, we're seeing the restoration of the connection of the American citizen and what's happening in our government. The divide is closing, and I think that that's wonderful. I mean, to watch the inauguration and see Donald Trump talking to everybody and shaking hands was just such a beautiful thing. He is a man of the people, and I am so grateful to God for what is taking place in our nation. Now, there's a couple things that I want to talk about with you all today, and um, two things mainly. There's a lot that we could talk about. There's podcasts all over the world breaking down the inauguration, but I want to talk about a couple things. The first thing I want to talk about is I want to talk about Franklin Graham's prayer at the inauguration. I'll tell you what, I loved looking at that inauguration. Trump's speech was spot on. It was promise after promise after promise after promise. It was an ushering in of a new era and the saying goodbye to the old broken era. I loved watching uh, Donald Trump say all the things that he was going to fix and restore that had been broken by the people that were sitting behind him. And they had to sit there and take it. I loved watching Hillary Clinton just, it was just, it warmed my heart so